everyone. So it's your girl Carrie Ann, and we're back again with Oz Empire.
Welcome back. Good to be here.
Today we're talking a bit about the pros and
The cons
of living in the UK. So let's check it out and see what go on. Whether you're considering moving to the UK or you're already living here and want to know more about the disadvantages and the advantages of life in the UK, then this video is for you. Let's start with the pros. So the first pro of living in the UK is that it has rich culture and history. So there are many famous landmarks and tourist attractions to explore on a daily basis, such as Buckingham Palace, Stonehenge, and the Lake District. The second pro is that UK is also a great place to study because it offers world-class education. So whether you're looking at early childhood education, secondary education, or maybe universities, you're looking at top-notch universities or top-notch schools which offer excellent education opportunities. Now, the third pro is that the UK is also known for its strong economy. With London being one of the world's leading financial centers, you have lots of job opportunities, which is massive. The fourth pro is that UK has also what we call a good healthcare system. It means that healthcare is free and all residents benefit from this. The fifth pro is that UK is also a very diverse country. So this is one of the things that I love about the country is that you have a lot of multicultural diversity being represented with different cultures, different religious backgrounds, and it gives you that great sense of belonging. Now, you have what's called paid vacation time. So a typical worker has a minimum of 4-week vacation, and it could go to a maximum of 6-week vacation, whether they're full-time or part-time employees. Also, pregnant women get up to a year in maternity leave with pay. Isn't this incredible? I'd love to be at home with my newborn for one entire year. And then the final pro, which is by far the greatest, is so many travelers really love this one. You have a plethora of cheap airlines such as Ryanair and EasyJet, which makes it easy to get a cheap weekend getaway. So let the travel list get rolling. I definitely want to be touring all of Europe, all of Asia, just by living in the UK makes it even possible. Now let's check out the cons. What are the drawbacks of living in the UK? So the first one is the weather, the typical British weather. Now, obviously, we have unpredictable bipolar weather. You may have rain, sun, cloudy skies, dark days. It is really horrible. So the weather can be a big drawback. The good thing is we don't get that much snow, but it's always raining, it's always dark, and it makes it difficult to plan outdoor activities. Now, the second drawback is the fact that UK has high cost of living. So living in the UK is really expensive. You have expensive housing, expensive food, and other necessities, and the bills are truly high. So this really makes it a bit hard to survive. You have that good salary, but because cost of living is super high, then you don't meet the demands as you would probably want to at times, depending on where you live, because different locations have better cost of living elements. So you have to check out the areas and know which one is better for you. Now, the third con is that UK is a very busy and crowded city. This makes it difficult to get around, particularly during the rush hour. Traffic congestion and overcrowded public transport are common issues in many cities. The fourth pro is that even though the healthcare is free, getting an appointment to see a GP at a doctor's surgery is quite difficult. right? And obviously, you may have long waiting lists to actually see a doctor, which is really not good. And so many times, people have to revert to private healthcare instead of benefiting from the free services that should be offered. And the fifth and final con is that you have poor work-life balance. Now, unfortunately, the paid holiday leave doesn't ease the load of the job. Most jobs require employees to devote more than the standard 40 hours per week to their work. The British prioritize work over living a healthy life, which is really not that incredible. And obviously, looking at this, we definitely want to weigh our pros and our cons for living in the UK. So as we look on concluding this, basically, you have to weigh the pros and the cons. Ultimately, whether you are not in the UK or you're thinking of coming here, you have to examine the pros and the cons to actually see what life is like in the UK before coming here. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video was quite helpful for you to get a better understanding of what life in the UK is all about. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.
And share and comment. Thanks for watching.
Remember to like,
Comment.
share,
Subscribe. All them
subscribe.
fire out.
Out. All of them fire. Out.
See what this is.
Out.